What if the thing keeping you awake tonight isn't your thoughts, but what your thoughts are trying not to let go of? The room is quiet, but something inside you isn't. It's not just noise, it's pressure. Not just thinking, but something you keep circling, something you haven't been able to face. And no matter how tired you are, your mind won't release it. So you try to control it, but it only tightens its grip. So don't fight it tonight. Stay here, just for a moment. Welcome to Evening Grace Prayers. If this is the only place your mind feels safe right now, you can subscribe and come back whenever you need. Before we try to fix anything, let's just come to God together. God, right here tonight, we come to you. Not calm, not settled, not in control, but exactly as we are, because you already see it, the thoughts we can't shut off, the weight we carried all day, the pressure that followed us into this night, and the thing we haven't fully said out loud. We've tried to manage it, ignore it, push it down, but it's still here. So tonight, we stop trying to hold everything together and we bring it, all of it, into your presence. God, we give it to you tonight. Every thought we can't quiet, every fear we can't explain, every burden we're still holding, God, we give it to you tonight. You see it clearly, and you are already here with us. God, some of these thoughts, they don't just pass through, they stay. They sit in the background, waiting for the quiet, and when everything slows down, they come back stronger. The fear of what could happen tomorrow, the pressure to not fall apart, the memory that still hasn't healed, the mistake we replay again and again, and the question we don't want to ask, what if this never changes? So tonight, we stop pretending we're okay. We bring all of it into your light. Every restless thought, every hidden fear, every quiet weight, God, we give it to you tonight. Not because it's easy, but because we're tired of carrying it alone. Your word says, you restore our soul, not when everything is resolved, but right here in the middle of the tension. So restore us, God. Restore the part of our mind that keeps running in circles. Restore the part of our heart that doesn't feel safe enough to rest. Restore the part of us that feels like it has to hold everything together. Your word says, you never sleep. You never stop watching over us. So even when our minds won't stop, you are steady. Even when our thoughts feel overwhelming, you are not shaken. So we don't have to hold everything tonight. We don't have to control every outcome. We don't have to solve every fear. We don't have to keep replaying everything just to feel prepared. Because you are our refuge, not just a place we talk about, but a place we can actually rest in. So one by one, the fear, we release it. God, we give it to you tonight. The pressure, we release it. God, we give it to you tonight. The thoughts that won't stop returning, we release them. God, we give them to you tonight. The thing we've been avoiding, the thing we're afraid to face, we don't carry it anymore. God, we give it to you tonight. And instead of holding everything, we allow ourselves to be held by you. Not rushed into peace, not forced into silence, but slowly, gently held. And now, God, where there was tension, let your peace settle, not all at once, but in waves, slow, steady, real. Let your presence fill this space, this room, this moment, this quiet that once felt heavy. Let it become safe, where our thoughts were racing. Bring stillness, and even if a thought tries to come back, remind us we already gave it to you. Where our hearts felt tight, bring release. Where we felt like we had to stay in control, teach us how to let go. We don't need to understand everything tonight. We don't need to fix everything tonight. We don't need to carry tomorrow into this moment, because you are already there. You are already in the future, holding what we're afraid of before we even get there. So we release it again. God, we give it to you tonight. Cover our minds when the silence gets deep and thoughts try to return. Let your peace be louder. Cover our hearts when fear tries to rise. Let your presence be stronger. Cover this space, every corner of this room. Let it be filled with your protection. Your word says you are our refuge, so we rest under that covering now. And as our breathing slows, as our shoulders begin to drop, as the tension starts to loosen, we stop striving. We stop replaying. We stop trying to prepare for everything that could go wrong because we don't have to anymore. You are watching over us. You are holding this night, and nothing we place in your hands is ever lost. So we rest not because everything is solved, but because you are here. So tonight, God, everything we didn't solve, everything we couldn't fix, everything that still feels unfinished, we leave it with you completely. Not holding a piece back, not revisiting it again, but fully releasing it. And in this moment, we declare our minds can rest. The cycle can stop. The thoughts don't have to keep running. Our hearts are safe, even in the unknown. And as we close our eyes tonight, we don't carry the weight with us. We don't bring the noise into our sleep. We rest knowing you remain awake over us, watching, protecting, holding every part of our lives. And if something tries to come back in the quiet of this night, remind us again, we already gave it to you. We are not holding this anymore. If tonight you're choosing to let it go, comment amen as your way of saying, I'm done carrying this alone. And if you need a place like this again, you can subscribe to Evening Grace Prayers and come back whenever your mind feels too heavy to hold. You don't have to carry it anymore. Not tonight. Not by yourself. Amen.